Hey guys, Jasmine here, and welcome to another recap video. Last Friday, Daniel started off by defining success. What is success? A lot of us said that it's financial stability or it's being famous.
Hey, I want to be famous.
He then went on to ask us to evaluate the importance of money here on earth. And upon thinking about it, we all decided that money is pretty important for us on earth. It's what helps us get by. It's very valuable to us. Then Daniel proceeded to ask us how important are earthly riches in heaven. But he didn't let us answer this question. No. He went on to give us an image from the Bible. He told us about the story of Lazarus and the rich man. Quick summary of the story. Lazarus was a poor man who would beg outside the rich man's house, and he was so poor and sick that the dogs would come and lick his sores, and it wasn't a good time for Lazarus. And on the other hand, the rich man was doing great. He had money, he had wealth. Now, they both died eventually, and Lazarus was welcomed into heaven, but the rich man wasn't. Now, this story goes to show that riches do not equal favor with God. There's a difference between what is important on earth and what is important in heaven, what is important to God. The point is that the meaning of success changes depending on the lens you look through. So you can look through the lens of earthly things or through the lens of heavenly things. Daniel continued to explain what is important to God, and he used the story of the widow's offering as an example. In the story, there is a woman and she only has 2 coins, and that is her life savings. Now there's this offering basket or whatnot that's going around, and all the rich people are putting a bunch of money in it, and then it's her turn to put her money in, and she gives her 2 coins. She gives everything that she has. Jesus honors her for that. Why? Because the other people, they were giving to God, but they were giving out of their wealth. The widow gave to God everything that she had. And Jesus honored her sacrifice and her trust in God, because that's what's important to God. It's not how much money we have or how many things we have or how successful we are here on earth. What's important to God is the sacrifice and the trust that we put in Him. Taking this image further, Daniel shared the story of Stephen's death. Basically, Stephen is the first Christian martyr. He's standing before all the Jews and he's spitting truth at them. He's telling them everything that they did wrong, and he's telling them that they're the ones who crucified the Messiah that they've been waiting for. And he's saying all these things to them, and they get so angry that they stone him. And the last thing that Stephen sees before he falls asleep and dies is Jesus standing at the right hand of God. This is interesting because we can assume what this scene means, like why Stephen saw Jesus standing at the right hand of God. We can assume the meaning, but what's important to note is that what Stephen saw was a response to his sacrifice. Stephen laid down his life for God, made the ultimate sacrifice, and then heaven opened up right before his eyes. And that's pretty awesome. So again, sacrifice and trust are really what's important to God. Your challenge for this week is to think about one thing that you need to sacrifice in order to draw closer to God. And I want you to think about how exactly you're going to do that. So for example, maybe you need to sacrifice sleep so that you can spend time with Jesus in the morning, so that you can give him that first part of your morning. So what is that going to look like? Well, instead of waking up at 6:15, maybe set your alarm for 6 o'clock and then go to your desk or to your living room, pull out your Bible, read a passage, pray for a few minutes such as 5 minutes. Be very specific of what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. The point is to sacrifice something important to you on this earth so that you can draw closer to God. What is important to you? And are those things important to God? Are you making any sacrifices for God? What are you giving up to worship him? Those are just a few more questions that you can think about this week. That's it for today, and have a great week. Bye.